Hi Virgo, welcome to this reading. This is for Virgo Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Okay, let's see. Oh, Eight of Cups reversed. I wonder if there's a separation, if they walked away or put some distance here. They're already showing that they're seeing you as their Two of Cups person, so that's a strong indication already of a yes, but let's keep going. We have the Devil. Wow. We have Capricorn there. I wonder if this person does struggle to understand or discern what is love, what does it mean, how does it differentiate from obsession. You know, perhaps they get confused sometimes. We have the King of Swords and we have the World. Do we love pile one, please? Yeah, you see, we have the Ace of Wands underneath this suggestion of making a return towards the Two of Cups. I think this is somebody who struggles to understand. This might be why they overthink so much, and there's a lot more going on than they share. It's them trying to understand, is this a deep, long-lasting emotional connection I feel, or is this my passion talking? So if you've wondered sometimes, are they just lusting after me, or do they love me? I think it's because they've been confused as well. And it could even be that there is something very special here, but they initially assumed, oh, it's just an attraction like usual, or, you know, I just want this person physically, or it doesn't even just have to be physically, that maybe they want to kind of, they see something in you that they want to possess or own, especially if you're like a King or Queen of Wands type of person and they're excited by you, and it would be a thrill for them to kind of, you know, feel that they managed to get you, that person who's like the it person, you know. But there's definitely something deeper going on that they have really tried to intellectually analyze and understand, and that may have been the downfall actually. See, look, Three of Swords reversed. There is something here that they've carried with them throughout life that has caused some kind of wounding, and it's something that it flares up whenever their emotions are called into a situation. Whatever this is flares up. Okay, let's see. Yep, the Moon. You see, they've been doing their shadow work. So this is deep, because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have been pushed into all of this self-reflection. The Moon, Pisces here. Yeah, but I feel like they've been tripping up because they've been trying to use just logic, and that's not working for them, not at this time. It's almost like there's a missing step here. Does this person love pile one? See, look, Knight of Cups reversed. This softer energy reversed. They struggle here. Five of Swords reversed. Wow. This person is confused. I think very, very confused. They know they are, look at this, the lovers, you see, but reversed, slipping into that shadow energy of the Devil. But nonetheless, the strong connection and bond is here. Gemini energy there. This is someone who, if you said to them, do you love me? They would say a million words, and at the end of it you'd be like, you've not really said anything, and then they would run away because I don't think they understand what does it mean to love, and to love in a healthy way. So I'm not saying they don't or they do, we'll get there, but the strongest thing is that this person, when they think of things like love, even relationships, it's a minefield. They might go through the motions, they might do what other people do, it might seem like they don't have these problematic thoughts and feelings, but they really do under the surface. We could have someone who at times is too attached, other times they're too cold and not, you know, connected enough to a partner or whoever we're you know, talking about. And I say that because I don't think it's just with you, and I don't think it's just in a romantic sense. I think it's love across the board. So I feel like what's happened here is initially they felt a very strong bond with you, and it was gentle, it was loving. Then they felt passion, that triggered this wounding, and they got all confused. Is it passion? Is it lust? Is it love? What is going on here? Let me try and understand it. They realized that delving into this darkness here, you know, with just their intellect was not working, and they just became too stressed and pulled away, and maybe even ghosted or created some kind of a separation here. But they have these lingering, gentle Knight of Cups romantic feelings that they want to express in a very uncomplicated way. So this is someone who overthinks, overcomplicates things for themselves. My feeling, oh, it's so complicated. My feeling is that, yes, they do have love towards you, but love for them is It's not just love, like it's not pure high vibrational, uplifting, listen to the birds singing kind of love. Love is difficult for this person. And it probably began with their first experiences of love and intimate relationships, so maybe the family dynamic or primary caregivers. It's almost like this is someone who grew up with adults around them, you know, people who should have sort of been setting or showing by example, all of that, who were very unhealthy themselves in terms of their attachment styles or how they love. And it was, you know, almost like someone slaps a child around the face, a child cries, and the adult says, I did that for you so you would know boundaries. And it gets weird, it gets confusing. It's like, well, you just hurt me, that made me feel bad, but I'm starting, because of the things you're saying, I'm understanding it's for my own benefit. So is that love? Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels really I'm trying to think of a word that's not toxic. It feels complex, it feels confusing, it feels that this person has never had a good, solid, steady idea of what love is, and that has continued to confuse them throughout life in romantic situations, friendships, familial connections. Because for them, is, you know, love is not just, you know how people say love is easy and patient and kind and all of that. Not for this person, that's not their experience of it. Okay, let's look a bit more into this. And I think, you know, because they relate to love as being something that causes maybe equal amounts of pleasure and pain, if they start to feel these deep loving feelings, they could almost run away from that situation, because they're like, well, obviously the equal amount of trauma and pain is going to follow, and I don't want to experience that, even if it wasn't going to, because that's just what they know. Okay, does this person love pile 1? Oh my goodness, 8 of Cups reversed again, on top of the 8 of Cups reversed. Oh, and look, this guy sitting here looking at the moon, literally thinking about why is this confusing to me? What's going on here? Why do I miss group 1 so much when I felt like it was safest and best to pull away from them? It looks to me like this person does. They do love you. And beyond that, they can actually see how you could move forward and grow together in a tangible way. However, it's not their feelings about you that are problematic. It's their feelings, as I said, about love, full stop, and understanding, what does it even mean? What does it require of them? How do they need to show up? So if you feel this person has been hot and cold, to say the very least, if you feel that sometimes they've really pulled you close and then pushed you away and it's been confusing and hurtful, that this person never seems to be able to give you a straight answer, it's definitely not personal. It's because it's coming from them. They are confused and very wounded, really wounded. Really actually trying hard to figure this out, to understand, but not really perhaps having the tools, not going about it in the right way, not knowing where to start, and maybe not seeking the right support and advice and help. And it's that thing, isn't it? You know, if you've never really discussed this with someone or had anyone tell you about their experiences, how are you going to know if this is just unique to you or if this is how everyone feels about love? Okay, let's have a look at the Devil here with the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Wow, the Moon reversed. So something about this connection and their deep feelings for you did bring this wound up, has triggered them. But again, it's not because of you specifically, it's because of their feelings here, to the, you know, in relation to the connection. On the back we have the Magician. So yes, more Gemini energy, but I feel this came up, it's almost like it was divinely guided in a way for them to see this and heal and transmute this struggle, this energy, and that is what they're trying to do. So group 1, I'm going to say yes, but it is not easy. It's almost like in realizing, or in these feelings coming up and then seeing that they do love you, trauma has come up for them as well, and it's thrown them into stress and anxiety here. Really trying to understand themselves as well. Let's see. King of Swords and the Moon. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's not working. This approach, this logical approach isn't working. We have the Lovers and Justice. Okay, Gemini again, and we have Libra here. So I think what they try and do sometimes is try to overpower this deep-rooted trauma that comes up in a physical in a physical way. So if we're triggered, our heart might start beating faster, we might feel like we're in that fight or flight mode, we might be feeling stressed, aggressive, like stay away from me, we might feel backed into a corner, we might get our palms might get clammy, or whatever it is. They get those bodily reactions, and I think what they try and do, because they don't understand it exactly and they're struggling to understand it, they try to logically overpower those feelings and say, this is a nice situation. I really enjoy talking to group one. I really enjoy being around group one. Let me push those feelings down because they're ridiculous and I can't understand them for the life of me. And let me just be, quote, normal here. Let me do what other people would do and just enjoy this. But that's not working. So it's like they understand something about their behavior isn't balanced, isn't fair. They want to bring justice here. They want to be, they want to give back what you are giving. They want to show you that they, value you, and do want to be in your life and for you to be in theirs. But so they are aware of how they're treating you. They do want to treat you well, but they can't just push this down. It's big, we've got the Devil, we've got the Three of Swords reversed. So this being reversed makes me feel like it's not a new thing. This is something that's been almost plaguing them and periodically reappearing throughout their life. Okay, the World, Five of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed. See, Ten of Swords reversed. So this is what happens. They try to overpower these feelings with logic. It works for a certain amount of time, but it's too strong, the feelings push up, and then that causes an ending or a disruption, and it's painful for both of you. If you've had an ending here and it's been going on and you haven't spoken since, they have this feeling of a lack of closure, that maybe they want to come in and actually speak with you, to apologize for something or to explain something. You might feel the same, that you kind of want to know what happened exactly. And this is it. We've got the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Swords. That's exactly what deep feelings and love means to this person. It means, on the one hand, I'm so happy and suddenly the world seems brighter, and on the other it's, hold on, this means there's about to be some serious pain. I'm terrified of this. I'm angry with this. There is a deep unresolved wound here, and the fact that they really just cannot understand it makes me feel that it did happen when they were very young. It's almost like before, when their brain was still absorbing everything and there was no kind of pre-existing feelings about this is right, this is wrong, and they just accepted everything they were shown and told. Because it's not like they can pinpoint this and say, oh, when I was 20 or 30, my partner cheated on me and that made me afraid. They can't. It's like they can't grab hold of why is love to me the Lovers and the Devil? What has created this within me? So I think it started when they were just this sponge absorbing everything with no filter. And they're going to have to go right back to unpack this. And I think this would need the help of a professional who has no personal connection to them whatsoever. Someone who can really hold them accountable, someone who can say the things that need to be said. Wow, so pile one, group one, yes, I'm going to say this person does love you, and that has been in equal parts amazing for them and terrifying, and I think it's caused some, some uncomfortable feelings here and experiences for both of you. And what I will say is, if you watch this person interact with other people in, say, a romantic sense, and it seems like they can do it and it seems easy, and you're like, well, what's wrong with me? It's because they do not have such deep feelings for the other person, that this stress is not being triggered within them. It might just be flirtation, it might just be passion. Basically, with other people, they might be skating, on the surface here. They're not being triggered in this way. And that's just a neutral comment. That's not me excusing anything or whatever. It's just an observation here. So let's get some messages from them. Okay, what would they like to say to pile one? Sometimes I just don't see how we can overcome our differences. I feel so discouraged right now. I'm trying to find a way to you, but I'm just deflated at the moment. I need a miracle. Yeah, so when it comes to love, exactly, it's like they are trying, but kind of they keep getting to a certain point and then it's just confusion. I have to put my career first right now, and though you probably think I'm putting this before you, I feel it's actually letting you be comfortable while I build something stable for us. So this could be someone who, you know, is very strong in the work or study or professional realm, perhaps because they do understand that, they do have control over that. It's not so deep and complex and confusing as the emotional realm and things like relationships, friendships, love, you know, people. So you might also have been wondering, why is this person so mature and capable and successful when it comes to their work and career, but when it comes to us and our connection, it's like I'm trying to deal with a teenager or a child or something, you know? Or someone who is chaotic or unreliable. Okay, what else? I hope you're ready to make some major life changes quickly, because I'm going to sweep you away. Think about simplifying your life as best you can, because I anticipate this moving fast. And that would be this Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups energy. I think they wish, you know, that they could just relax and go with the flow of this. But yeah, they definitely get in their own way here. I think being loved by this person could be a bit scary sometimes, because of maybe the intensity, and there might be a lot of shadow things that come up, and perhaps sometimes they seem maybe really jealous or controlling or possessive or angry or something. Okay, I plan to call or visit within a matter of weeks if all goes as planned. I'm having to do a lot to get ready and don't want you to know I'm coming, so please just be happy and know I'm on my way. I love how you think. You really inspire me. You are such a remarkable person, and I can't wait to have you at my right hand once I start acting like the person I know I'm meant to be as well. Okay, so that's making me think of that. If you're like a King of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands kind of person, it's almost like it would be amazing to partner up with you, and it would also be amazing to feel like they have the attention of someone like you. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. And especially if you are in sort of like maybe a more stable place when it comes to love and feelings and emotions, and you refuse to get sucked into what could potentially be kind of like a pretty unhealthy dynamic with this person in the way maybe other people have in the past. So you stood your ground. You were kind of this light, this fixed point of higher vibration. That could have actually made them angry sometimes as well, because it was challenging for them, you know? Maybe they're used to sucking people into their orbit, just, you know, because this person's energy is very strong, is very powerful, even if it's not the most well adjusted all the time. Okay, let's have a look and see. Let's get a couple of these cards. Okay, I'm not taking all of those. I'll take this one. And this one. Lots of purple here. You might have a very intuitive bond, psychic connection. Maybe you're dreaming of each other as well. Okay, so let's have a look. You may not always understand why certain things happen, however, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yeah, and I think this could be applied to both of you. I think this could apply to this person in that they sometimes have freaked out through this connection because of what it's brought up in them. And for you, if there's been like a separation, or they've pushed you away, or they've suddenly seemed like they don't want you anywhere near them, and you're thinking, why has this happened, or why has this ending happened? I feel it's because there's a lot that this person needed to work through. And we have sacred union. You see, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And this is like that, you know, double Eight of Cups reverse, coming back to find that Two of Cups. This is how they feel about you, but there are things that have to be worked through first. And there's only so much you can do to support this person. Really, the best thing you can do is maintain this vibration of maybe a purer kind of love that they haven't experienced, or a healthier kind of love or dynamic or interaction. So they are encouraged to heal and adjust to that, versus just sucking people in, you know, as they move through life into this orbit of like shadow side love, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, you know, if you feel like, are they not noticing me? Have I not done enough? Or why does this person go around and seem to get on with other people but not me? It's not because of you, you know, at least not in a negative way. We get on most easily with the people who are in the same vibration as us, you know, even just, you know, day to day moving through life, the people, the experiences that we attract. And if you are not also in this vibration of this trauma and pain, and being so confused and fearful of love, and not understanding, is it love or lust? And, you know, love to me means possession and codependency and anger, and as well as, you know, happy times. If you're not in that sort of a place, it would be difficult to, I think, vibrate and move easily forward with this person at this time. But they are trying to understand what is going on. So hopefully setting that intention, even unconsciously, the universe will help align them with people, experiences, situations that will help reveal things to them, whether they find a random video on YouTube, or a friend says, hey, I've started working with this therapist, why don't you, you know, that's whatever happens. Hopefully they will be aligned with people who can help, because I do think they need someone outside of themselves to explain things a little bit, and help them along. Okay, so pile one, I'm going to say, yes, this person loves you, but it's pretty complex, which I'm sure you know, because it's your situation that you are in. And if you don't feel that this, you know, that your connection hasn't been this confusing and intense, then it might be this isn't your pile, or perhaps, you know, there just isn't a message in this reading for you today. But before we go, let's pull one of these animal spirit guide messages. Okay, what's the message for pile one, for group one, please? Okay, let's see. We have Meerkat. Wow, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Yes, exactly. This is for you as well, because, you know, if this has been very confusing and stressful, you don't want to carry this all on your own. So whether this group of like-minded friends are friend you have in the 3D, friend you have online, could be, you know, in the comments of this video and other videos, you know, everyone who's sort of also resonating with group one. But this is saying, don't carry this alone, because this is a lot. Even if you're experiencing it through your person, the effects on you could still be very, very big. So don't carry this alone. Make sure you have people you can talk to as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. So thank you so much, group one. Bye. Hi, group two. Okay, so you chose the bell. So let's have a look. Does this person love you? So Spirit, please show us group two's person. Do they love group two? Pile two. So we'll do tarot, and then I've got some message cards and some oracle cards as well. Okay, so does this person love group two, please? Do they love group two? We have Temperance, so we have Sagittarius. Wasn't going to take this, but it flipped itself over. We have the Lovers, Gemini as well. Does this person love group two? Ten of Pentacles reversed, excuse me. Oh, Knight of Swords, okay. Wow. We have the Magician reversed, more Gemini. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Swords reversed. Okay. The feeling I'm getting from this person is this is someone who I don't want to say anything yet because yeah, exactly, Two of Pentacles, it could go either way. Let me just pull some more cards here and see. The Empress reversed, Taurus Libra. We have the Hierophant, more Taurus. Nine of Cups reversed. This hasn't helped. I'm still seeing the two possibilities. Okay, you know what? The first option is this is somebody who is in some kind of pre-existing commitment outside of your connection. So like maybe a third party situation, and they could be married. If they're not married to a person, they're basically married to their work, but there is some other commitment here. And this is someone who seems to me like they don't like the boat to be rocked. We've got a lot of earth energy here, so they don't have to actually be an earth sign, but there's something about their energy where they like things to be grounded. They like to establish something, a routine, a procedure, a way of doing things, whatever it is, and once it's set up and established and works well, they like it to stay that way. And that's how they feel about their emotions as well. And there's this weird thing that even if, you know, Nine of Cups reversed, even if there is something that they want, they might push it away simply because going after the thing that they want that would actually bring them some emotional fulfillment that they are currently lacking, it would change this system that currently works well that they have set up. So that's one way I'm looking at this. The other way is that this energy feels pretty detached and cold and calculated in some way. So I'm wondering, especially with the, you know, the Magician in the reverse, is this someone who could be manipulative, but with Temperance they're coming off like, no, I'm just keeping the peace, whereas actually they're manipulating energy, people, situations. I'm not sure yet if this is that low of a vibrational energy I'm seeing or not, so I'll need to unpack this more, but I can say this is someone who likes structure. They like things that work and are established to stay that way, even if it means sacrificing their happiness, their emotional fulfillment for the sake of stability and routine. I think it's probably more that way that I'm leaning, but okay, yeah, we're gonna have to see, look, Eight of Swords reverse. So they keep themselves stuck in situations that don't serve them. They keep themselves, Three of Wands reversed, wanting things, and keep themselves in that position of wanting because they're not making the changes that would need to be made. Even if that change begins with, I will allow in a certain kind of emotion, or I will allow this emotion to develop organically. So they could even be trying to shut down their feelings for you here. And this Knight of Swords really stands out to me as an energy that isn't calculated and thorough and well thought out and well planned. It's impulsive, it's rash. So it could be, you know, if feelings start developing for you and that's going to threaten what they've built, even if what they've built, Ten of Pentacles reversed, isn't something that serves them or that they want anymore, they might, it's like a tripwire for them. It's like, nope, cannot threaten my stability, even if I'm actually unhappy in this stability, and even if this change means I could be happy moving forward with you. Okay, let's see. It's almost like from this person I'm getting that asking, do you love group 2? They're saying to me, you're asking the wrong question. Maybe the right question is, can you, or are you going to make room for group 2? Are you going to make changes to move forward with group 2? Something about practicality. Is it practical for you to love group 2? It's that kind of, I don't know, let's, oh my god, let's see, okay. Because group 2, we're not asking really how they see you, but how do they see you? Actually, as the Empress. This is what's insane about this. It's that if they had to write their perfect person down on paper, it would be you. And then they've come along and they've met you, and then you've got those traits, qualities, everything, physical, personality, mental, emotional, everything, plus a ton of other things. They couldn't even have envisioned someone like you. And yet, there is still something within this person that's saying, I'm unhappy in my life, but there is some kind of procedure or stability or way of doing things or situation that I've created, and it works in a practical sense. And that is something I think they struggle to change. Even though they've got an Empress sitting over here, and look, as I split the deck, we've got the Nine of Cups reversed again, with the Queen of Cups reversed on the other side. So, and I wonder with this Knight of Swords if they get angry by how tempted they are by you, or how strongly they feel. The Sun in reverse, Leo energy there. But yeah, you couldn't shine more brightly, they couldn't think more highly of you. But still, they hold themselves back. Nine of Wands, they fight this. See, Ace of Wands reversed. They keep pushing down these feelings that are threatening to explode. I think the Magician reversed is them forcing this temperance, this patience, this control, this stability on themselves and you and the situation and their life. It's like this person has got this huge fire raging within, but then on the outside they're cool as a cucumber, and they're telling themselves this is how it's got to stay. They might possibly feel like the degree of attraction they have to you on every level would be enough to blow up everything and create a tower, and that's very stressful for them. Because if we think of the Ace of Wands, it's like a spark. That spark could be lethal, you know, if it catches onto something. So they're like, just keep putting out this initial flame, and it comes back. They put it out, it comes back. Okay. Because we have the Lovers upright, which is great. Very, you know, they feel this connection, this experience. It's not just physical. It's not just happening on the 3D. It's happening, you know, spiritually as well. But look, it feels in some ways like a burden to them with the Ten of Wands reversed. They might be feeling like, you know, right person, wrong time, or something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep going. They might even feel, because we don't have an Emperor, at least yet, they might even feel that you are like too good for them or something. Just, as I said, way more than they could ever have imagined. We have the Magician, yes, and we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, this is someone who feels like they should be able to control everything in their life, even emotions, which they can't. Being in control gives them a sense of happiness with the Ten of Cups on some level. So if they go to work and they work very hard and they get a promotion that they were going for, that brings them happiness. They controlled that outcome because they saw the action they needed to take, they took it, they got the outcome that they wanted. If they have enough money to pay their bills, that makes them happy because they earned that money, now they can pay the bill, the thing they wanted to do. Great, perfect outcome. But it's about control. And I do not think this is someone who likes to control and manipulate other people, but they like, it's a personal thing. They like to see their actions paying off in a very intentional way. So let's say this is someone who wants to get more in shape or more healthy. They'll set out a fitness plan. They will stick to it because it's not about, oh, I don't feel like it today. They're just going to do it because they know it's going to work, and they're going to control themselves in that way. And then they're going to see, oh, I've lost the weight I wanted, or I gained the weight I wanted, or I can run this distance now. And that will bring them satisfaction and happiness because they controlled that. That's what they like. That's what brings them happiness here. But if they are honest with themselves, and I think they are, once that moment has passed, that feeling of I controlled a successful outcome, they feel emotionally unsatisfied because it's still just them at the end of the day. Even if they are married, like I said, this person feels lonely to a point, because if you're really going to release yourself to connections with other people, you can't have this degree of control because it's not just you who is involved. You have to let things unfold, and there's a certain degree of reacting to what comes up versus controlling what comes up. Okay. See, Ace of Cups reversed. This is what makes them angry. So far, you know, do they love you, group 2? They could love you very easily, but they fight it. Looks to me like the feeling is there, but they don't want to acknowledge it. And if we don't acknowledge something, well, yeah, we can. I was just wondering, if we're not acknowledging something even to ourselves, do we still feel it? Yes, probably. We just repress it, don't we? Interesting how we have the 9 of Cups with the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups. You see, this would be true emotional fulfillment, not this temporary fulfillment of I controlled something, got the outcome I wanted. I controlled something, got the outcome I wanted, because that's short-lived. This person could get addicted to things, like whether it's work, or as I said, if it's some sort of health and fitness thing, or a new hobby, or whatever it is. But the rewards are very short-lived, and they fight this potential for long-lived fulfillment because it means releasing control of themselves. I don't know. Okay, let's get a few more tarot cards and then we'll move into messages and see what else is going on here. It's hard to answer, do they love you? Because it's that feeling I said at the start. It's like they're saying, that's the wrong question, ask the right question. The Lovers, the Empress reversed, which shows me they have pushed you away to some degree. You've certainly not felt like an Empress in their eyes, at least sometimes. Ace of Cups reversed. They could love you very easily, but it's like if they fully let that in, their life would change as they know it externally, with commitments, connections, foundations, but also internally they would change as a person. High Priestess reversed, we have Pisces there. The King of Pentacles reversed. You see there's a stubbornness. King of Pentacles reversed, no movement whatsoever. He's turning away from the High Priestess. Let's see, High Priestess, what does this person know that they don't want to acknowledge? Ace of Swords reversed, they definitely know something they don't want to see. Judgment, that it might be time to change, to release this need to control themselves. The Hierophant reversed. Yeah, exactly. It's time to let go of this structure that they have built externally and internally. We have Taurus again. So like I said, strong earth energy. They don't have to be an earth sign, but it's this feeling of someone who likes foundations, to be grounded. You know, if you think literally of the earth, you know, we stand on it, it's there. It's not going to change quickly. Like if you think of a river, you know, the water flows, it's gone. It's the same sort of river, but the actual water we're looking at has gone. It keeps moving. The earth is there. That's what they like. But it's time to make a change. This is what I mean. They are pulled in. They are tempted, so tempted, and they get frustrated because if they let their guard down for a single second, the love would just wash over them. Their life would change, they would change, and that's not nice for a person who likes familiarity, control, structure. That's terrifying. Okay, anything else? 7 of Swords reversed, 5 of Swords reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. And at the same time, yeah, I do feel for many of you, there is a person here that your person, group 2, is in a relationship with or married to. Or it could even be a family connection, like a parent here or something. And if your person was to change and say, by the way, I'm going off with group 2 now, this person would be bitter and angry and vindictive even. But that's kind of minor, if I'm honest, compared to the fear your person has around releasing their need to control themselves and emotions and everything else, pretty much. Okay. So what would this person say? I'm planning a big surprise for you to make up for everything I've put you through. Okay. Some things you've said have me reeling. I appreciated it even if I acted defensive. I have some reflecting to do, but I'm not going anywhere. I know this will make us stronger. Well, that's, I should say that is true. They are not going anywhere. When this person commits to something or someone, they're there for life. Knight of Pentacles reversed. They're not going anywhere. That's the positive side, I suppose, of this immovability. So the feelings this person has for you you will always be special to them. They will always see you as an empress, man, woman, male, female. But there's a frustration here. It's like this, and you're saying, well, then move forward, take action. But they come across as stubborn, but I don't think they are actually stubborn. I think they are fearful of not being in control. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. The Hawaiian prayer, the Ho'oponopono prayer. And that's about clearing the energy of something. So it tells me they do see, the frustrations here, that maybe things have got to a point where they're not moving or evolving, and they do want to clear the way for something, to move forward. But it's still coming from this energy of, and when this, restarts, when we bring this new energy in, I will control it. And that's not how it goes when other, living things are involved. Even if you have a plant, you can't control exactly, how it grows, or I don't know, how the leaves look entirely. It's with living things, it's this process that both are in, or however many people are in it. I've been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that remind me of you. It's unreal. It's made me certain you are the one for me, and we have a bright future. I just have to figure out how to follow them. And I have no doubt that this person sees signs, that they feel that you're the one for them. But there is this thing of, I have to figure out, I have to be in control, I have to decide how to move this forward. And the fear around, if I do this, everything changes, even the person I am, because this is someone who gets a lot of value and self-respect from their structures, from maintaining, from being responsible, from upholding structures that they have built, ones that even have been passed on to them. I've been lying to you or hiding from you out of fear or to save face. However, I've pushed you away, just know it was a lie and I feel terrible. I will get honest with you at a future date. Yeah, they have been pushing you away because of fear, and sometimes that may have come out as sort of anger or frustrations, and you may have been confused, thinking, why are they behaving this way with me? Okay, let's have a look at a couple of these maybe. Anything else for group 2 in this deck? Yeah. Oh, okay, we have 2 more. Okay, so we have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So this could be what this person has repeatedly done to you, forced distance and space, taken time for themselves. Every time this passion starts to come through and they feel the momentum to take some action towards you, they pull back because they want to maintain temperance and balance, and that's incredibly frustrating for both of you, I think. This could also be spirit saying, because this person is so stubborn and strict with themselves, at least that's how it comes across, it's best right now to really be focusing on yourself and the areas in your life that you can move forward without so much frustration. Embrace, through each other you find the missing pieces. Exactly. So they have this draw to you. They know, it's like the love is there waiting to be let in. They just have to open the door and it will flood in, but they're building that dam, and every day the dam gets cracks, the water starts coming through, and they're like, no, patch it up, this is terrifying. But as I said, they will always feel this way about you, and they do feel like you are their missing piece. I feel like this is a message for this person. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. Yes, accept. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Bam, exactly. So that's the thing. And I think they understand they can't change their feelings. They can't change how amazing you are to them, that you feel like that missing piece. So they get frustrated at times. They get angry. But this spirit's message to them would be, there's no point. You cannot change this. This is not in your control. Not like those structures that you hold so dear, you know? Ooh, okay. So let's get you an animal spirit guide message to finish. So okay, does this person love you? Group 2, yes, but sometimes I think they don't want to because it's terrifying and threatens the structures they have in place. Sometimes I think they wish they could love you less, think you were less amazing, be less drawn to you. Ladybug, this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. Very nice. Okay, that to me goes with that first message that came out about placing focus on yourself instead of another. So group 2, it seems like you've got good, lots of good things coming in, blessings, things you've been manifesting, and things you're going to be able to move forward with and take action towards. So that just kind of feels nice, to be honest, and healing, given the frustrations you felt around this situation here, to have something that's like, this is what I wanted, this is what I need, I can move forward proactively with this. So yeah, look out for those. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here, group 2. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.